Now we're going to take our study of proportions into working with what is called the percent proportion. And this is another one of those things that really has a lot of real life applications and is something that you'll end up using a lot as you get older. So let's look at this problem. It says that the regular price of a sweater is $52 and it's on sale for 25% off. How much is saved, or what is the discount you have of buying the sweater on sale? So, like I said, real life, here's where you're calculating out how much you save by buying things that are on sale. So we're going to set this up like we usually do. We need our doodle workspace because you will be doing some calculations. It's not quite like when we were working with conversions where some of the math will be easier. We are going to have some messier math here. So with a percent proportion, you will be setting things up in a certain way for everyone. It actually is a little more consistent. And with the percent proportion, we're always comparing part to whole. So your labeling ratio is actually always the same. We're comparing the part of something to the whole of something. This second ratio is our percent ratio every single time. So this is the ratio where we look at what the percent is, and we actually write the percent as a fraction. So if you have 25%, you have 25 out of 100, because that's what percent means, is per 100. So 25 per 100, 25 for every 100, 25%. Now then, of course, just like we've had all year long, our problem ratio is this last one. This is the ratio where we're using the information in the problem and there's something that we're solving for. So in this case, it says that the regular price of the sweater is $52. That's the total price of the sweater. Without any discounts, you would pay $52. So that is our whole. Our 52 goes in the whole section. And we're solving for the part. So that's where our X will be. That's where our unknown is. So now we're going to set this up just like we have set up everything else that we have worked with proportions. We're going to write an equation. We're going to work down our page so that way everything is nice and neat. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to cross multiply. So I have 100x is equal to 25 times 52. And then over in my doodle work, I'm going to have to work out 25 times 52. And I get 1,300. So I've got 1300. And then my next step is to divide, which I represent as a fraction as I'm working down my page. And then I would take my 1,300 and divide it by 100. And there we go. We end up that x equals 13. So the amount that you're going to save is $13. Informative, you'd be able to type it like this, or you could put a decimal and 2 zeros. Either way would work. Remember, whenever you're working with a problem that has money, if you end up with change, 20 cents, 12 cents, 2 cents, you want to make sure that you have the right number of digits behind the decimal point. Let's look at one more. This one is like some that you're going to see. It's got multi-steps. First thing that you have to do when we look at this problem is it says she's buying a jacket for $80 and the sales tax was 5%. How much did she pay in sales tax? That's the first question. And then what is the total cost of the jacket is the second question. So I'm going to set up my proportion, part to whole. I do want you writing those words all the way out right now. And then this second ratio is my percent ratio. I have 5%, which is 5 over 100. And then the total cost of the jacket, the whole cost, is $80. So now I'm going to cross multiply and divide. So I end up with 100x is equal to 80 times 5. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to work out 80 times 5. And I get 400. Let me fix my work there. It looks a little sloppy. And then I'm going to divide by 100, which I know that 400 divided by 100 is 4. So that means that the sales tax is $4. So in order to find the total cost of the jacket, she's going to pay the $80. That's the total cost of the jacket plus $4 in sales tax. So that means that what she's going to spend for the cost of the jacket is a total of $84. Discount, you subtract. So discount or savings comes off the price, you subtract. Sales tax is added in. So you have to keep those things in mind.